When it comes to splitboarding, it can be really suffering, high altitude, pain, muscular problems, less water, less food. Then all these mountains here gives you a lot of energy. Somehow you come in like trance, like meditation mode.
आगे बर्फ बहुत ज़्यादा पड़ी है, आगे रास्ता बंद है, हमारे ऊपर रास्ते खोलने के लिए लगे हैं, इसलिए हम आगे जाने की परमिशन देते हैं।
Journey for me is, it's just incredible. It's more spiritual than splitboarding. Makes you dissolve in the nature.
The trip started in New Delhi and it's like a giant city, really high air pollution. Here is so clean, good breathing, but it doesn't matter where you are in India. The people are very friendly, very open, welcoming. They share all what they have with you. They're so warm-hearted.
Today we had our first high-altitude tour, about 4,000 meters. Before we were in Kulu Valley, where we had some acclimatization tours. In this region, which is called Lahaul, we're going to make all our high-altitude tours. It is also known because of its big Tibetan community.
Last 5-7 years I wrote and published guidebooks for Gudauri, Kazbegi and Svameti for backcountry skiers. People who bought my guidebooks, they sent the very nice photos how they're using this guidebook and how they enjoy in the mountains.
So hello Jule and Namaste. My name is Sunil and I come from Kelong, district of Lahaul in Spiti, Himachal Pradesh in India. I am an Indian mountaineering and skiing guide and I have been doing mountaineering and skiing for last 19 years. Right now we are in the Yotse village situated in the 3,800 meters. This village has only 6 to 7 houses and the population of this village is only 50. People of this village, they are very dedicated about agriculture and they are look after their livestock. This place is surrounded by the big glaciers and tucked in the 6,000 plus meters of the Indian Himalaya.
For me, the tour was something very special, like to start from one valley and end up in another valley. I think that's something you normally don't do. And that's also for me something which is like splitboarding about. It's not just snowboarding itself, but also exploring, trying out new things, orientation skills, skills of avalanches.
This is a very interesting monastery. We meet some nuns over there and even a real lama.
Very nice. Sauber.
We drank tea, we ate some sweets, amazing experience.
The expedition, yeah.
Climbing up to 4,500 meters. Then seeing a small passage where we could go to the other side. And going down the valley and then ending up in a monastery. in a really small mountain village, and where people are super nice, welcoming you.
And backpacks.
It's a very special experience.
All the people we met here are so super nice, want to share their stories. I'm really eager to listen to them. Food is amazing. Cultural experience here, which makes it also so great, this journey.
He's saying there is a lot of avalanche debris on the road and the machines are working now, so that's why they are not allowing us to go further.
All these mountains here gives you a lot of energy. You come like in a meditation mode, you just keep on going, adapting to this area. Enjoy or suffer pain in the mountains because it's really strong wind or really cold or something broke on your bindings. You just stick together.
No, like this adventure is amazing. So many things that I didn't expect.
Everybody's feeling good. We lost a drone, almost lost 3 people.
Splitboarding, like you go to the mountains and you look for places where you don't have to share the piste or the slopes. Go exploring, you go with friends. Then you have random encounters with the locals and you share that mountain and it's so magic.
Hello. The homestay, the hotels with all contacts. So
every morning at 5 or 5:30 or 6 o'clock, we meet on a rooftop like this one, and we sit down, we meditate, and he's guiding us to have another experience. Nothing to do related with splitboarding, but I think it's the whole package. You know, like then you go to the local families, you get the local food. Some get food poisoning, but normally that's not the case. Like I was lucky so far. Food is amazing. You can even tell them to make it not too spicy.
Even that we are sending our wishes or prayers to Almighty God.
What I really love about splitboarding is the both world. On the one hand side, mediation and looking at the nature and everything looking so beautiful. But on the other hand side, if you're standing at the peak looking down and then going really, really fast down with your friends when it's really, really steep. A big wish for me is to come here, to see here the natures, the Himalayas and all the big mountains around us. And to do that with a really great group.
I should to share this knowledge and share this all details of this trip. I will be happy if someone will come to this nice place. And will ski these beautiful mountains.
Wow, super exhausted. Today we went up there just behind the car. No one did it ever before. I think that's amazing to finish this trip in India.
also gave it a name. It's called Lucky, because the guy which hadn't had the chance this time to follow us, so really appreciate it.
When you do like a sport the whole day, especially splitboarding, it combines you to one group, one family. You stick together, you feel pain or hunger, and somebody helps you out with something. And that's what I also really like about the sport, that you just stick together and do it as a team.
Makes you dissolve in the nature. Always when we be with Oleg, he finds so incredible places, and yes, just an adventure.
When Oleg told us in one of the dinners what projects he has in mind for the next season, I think all 5 of us were like, sign me up, sign me up. So my name is definitely on the list for next year for some new adventure, and I'm happy to be back.
I think it's a crime to hide knowledge about how to ski in this area. We decided to make this movie like a video guide for next travelers, for the next skiers who decide who want to ski in Indian Himalaya.
Sometimes the path appears only when you start walking it. In the next chapter, you'll find detailed information on the main routes in this region. Welcome to Himachal Pradesh, a high, quiet corner of the Indian Himalaya. Think cedar forests, bright winter sun, and big glaciated walls just in front of you. Our focus is 2 neighboring worlds: Manali, the easygoing hub, and Lahaul, a higher Tibetan mountain region with access just last year's. Why it will be interesting for you? Uncrowded terrain, real vertical, long winter, and a spiritual culture that adds meaning to the travel. The huge mountains with space to breathe and lines that reward good decisions. Getting here is simple. From Delhi, you have 3 practical options. Fly to Kulu Buntar, then drive about 1 to 2 hours to Manali. Weather can affect these small mountain flights. Overnight Volvo coach, long but direct with dawn arrival in Manali. Or a private driver, 14 hours and you in Manali. We prefer this one. Food and water. Eat freshly cooked meals. North Indian staples, Tibetan momos and thukpa work great for long days. Do not drink tap water. Use bottled or boiled. Carry rehydration salts, electrolytes on after long days. Money and payments. Most hotels in Manali accept cards, but small shops and mountain guest houses often prefer cash. Change currency in Delhi for the best rates and availability. Connectivity. Mobile coverage and 4G work almost everywhere, with occasional dead zones in deep-side valleys. Buy a local SIM in Delhi. Airtel generally has the most reliable coverage on this circuit. Gear. Bring your usual ski tour kit and avalanche equipment. 2 useful extras. A light sleeping bag with a comfort rating around 0 to 5 degrees Celsius for simpler guest houses. And compact electric boot dryers. They will make you happy every morning. A small power strip helps when rooms have a single socket. And under no circumstances should you take satellite phones or GPS communicators with you. They are strictly prohibited in India. GPS watches are okay. Safety mindset. Altitude, cold, and avalanches are real. Pace your acclimatization and downshift when stability is uncertain. Ready to move? In the next chapters, we'll show you 12 routes around Manali and in Lahaul, how to reach them, and how to ski them with joy and be safe. A great warm-up for this corner of Indian Himalayas. It's a 1.5-hour drive from Manali, though we prefer to stay in Sethan village at the Sethan Heights Hotel. Starting directly from the village, expect a moderate day of about 7 hours, with 5 hours of ascent and about 1,200 vertical meters of elevation gain. West facing, best from January to March. The approach is easy and not remote, climbing through beautiful broadleaf evergreen forest before open snowfields and breathtaking views over the Kulu Valley and Manali. Even in April, when Manali starts feeling spring-like, the Gulaba route can still hold good snow. 1 hour by car from Solang, 1.5 hours from Manali. The terrain and exposure are similar to the Satan Dome route, with incredible views of Rotang Pass, Solang Valley, the Biskund Valley, and Hanuman Tibba Peak, 5,982 meters, anchoring the skyline. Stay in Solang, Hotel Iceland, so long works well, or choose a nearby place. Plan a long, steady climb, about 7 hours total, 5 hours up, about 1,200 vertical meters of gain, west facing, best February to April. Shifting into Lahaul, the Tibetan-influenced region that was part of the Tibetan kingdom until the 17th century. Beyond the Atal Tunnel, your trip starts to feel truly remote. Winter access became realistic after the tunnel opened in 2020. Route in Sisu can be one of the first adventures in the region. From Solang, it's about 1 hour by car. Use a playful river zipline crossing to reach the start point. Be ready for a 5-hour outing, with 4 hours of ascent and about 10 hundreds vertical meters of gain on a northeast aspect. A scenic day with an optional, steeper section to the ridge, with views to a glacier and the Sisu and Spiti valleys. Best February to April. The upper part can be technical. The start about 30 minutes by car from the Sila guest house, located on the left bank of the Chandra River in Torang village. This serene, south-facing route starts above Gondla village and takes around 6 to 7 hours, with 6 to 5 hours of ascent and about 12 to 1500 vertical meters of gain. In spring, you can often drive to the snowline and save 1 hour. Climb to the ridge, then ski back with crazy views towards Gupt Parvat, 5,988 meters, and Shikar Bay, 6,200 meters. As a variation to finish the previous route, with a stable snowpack, drop the northerly traverse line to Kardang Monastery. Kora is a Tibetan ritual of clockwise circumambulation around sacred sites, a practice of purification, letting go of karma, and inner transformation. Cell coverage is good along the route, so you can call your driver from the top and agree on Kardang Gampa as the meeting point. See the monastery's library and ancient tankas, and apologize to the nuns for walking the Great Kora counterclockwise. Then overnight in Keylong. Lahaul guest house has great rooms with a huge terrace. It's a convenient base for the next few days. Meet Tibetan guide Sunil Bad in Keylong for permits to restricted high routes, advice on plans or guiding. From Keylong, drive about 1.5 hours to Piu Kar village and lean into a full mountain day with spiritual experience. A moderate, long climb on broad northwest slopes. Plan 8 hours, around 5 hours up, and about 1,300 meters of gain. Very remote feel. Best February to April. On the way up or back, visit the very special monastery, Piu Kar Gampa. The glide back toward the Gampa feels as long as the 100-syllable mantra. Return to Lahaul guest house in Keylong for the night. The terrain and snow feel similar to the previous route. From Keylong, it's about 1 hour to the trailhead. Be ready for about 4 hours total, 3 hours of ascent, and about 800 meters of gain. The lake is very small and hidden under snow cover. An easy, quiet day with long, gentle lines in a remote setting. Perfect for recovery day. Best February to April. Overnight again in Keylong. From Keylong, drive about 1.5 hours to a quiet monastery. Tea with the resident Lama if he is not away in meditation retreat. Then an easy climb above the Gampa. About 3 hours total, 1.5 hours up, and about 500 meters of gain on a northwest aspect. Long, mellow lines back to the monastery and the car. Best February to April. From Keylong, drive deeper into the Himalayas to reach Tino village in about 1 hour. The couloirs look imposing from the road, but up close, they're friendlier. Plan about 7 hours, with roughly 5 hours of ascent and about 1,200 vertical meters of gain on a north-facing aspect. Best in March and April for stronger parties seeking steep lines and the best views of the Himalayas from the top. Drive from Keylong for a couple of hours along a road of vast Himalayan views, stitched with prayer flags and sacred stupas, to the Tibetan village of Yotsi. Start from the village and settle into a long day of about 7 hours with a long ascent and about 1,200 vertical meters on a northeast-facing slope, demanding due to altitude and length. Best March to April. Stay in the very simple Yotsi homestay. One family, one hearth. Stories by the stove. The face above is pristine and huge. Save it for when lungs and legs are tuned. Named for our friend who couldn't join us. There is no local name here. Reach it either from Keylong, about 2.5 hours, or from Yotsi village, about 1 hour faster if you overnighted there. It's a huge north slope you can climb as high as lungs, legs, and daylight allow. Extremely remote feel, best March to May, suited to advanced teams.
Looks delicious.
An epic way to close your adventure in Lahaul. If BRO, the Border Roads Organization, allows travel, continue driving for another 1.5 hours beyond the Lucas route start, and you can get high towards Shingku La Pass, 5,091 meters. The typical window is late spring into early summer once the high road is cleared. Earlier in the season, the pass road is usually closed. A south-facing tour of around 5 hours, with 3.5 hours up and about 900 meters of gain. Self-guided means self-reliant. Avalanche kit, conservative calls, respect for Gampas and villages. Travel respectfully. Support local families. For high mountains and permits, connect with local guide Sunil Bode in Keylong. One at a time on steep slopes. Radios on, eyes on your partner. Turn around if doubt grows. Be kind to the mountain. Come back with daylight. Leave no garbage. Light a juniper twig. Spin a prayer wheel clockwise only. Climb with patience and ski with love. The mountains here answer on all your questions.